Do you realize that there are lots of people out there who are in a toxic relationship? A lot are even married to somebody that gives them emotional trauma. They are drained emotionally. And these people have already developed this, mental health challenge, and they don't know what to do. The truth is that if you are in this situation, you may actually be with somebody who is a narcissist. Remember, I told you I'm going to be putting up series about narcissism. I am here to fulfill that promise. So today, we're going to be talking about the traits, the characters of a narcissist. Because, with facts, a lot of people who are in a relationship with them or who are married to them don't even know they are narcissists. That's the truth. And then you begin to accept and take all of the controlling, all the manipulation. You keep beating yourself up, and then you tell yourself you are the problem. You start blaming yourself for everything. No matter how you react or whatever it is that you say, or even trying to be yourself, you feel guilty for that because that is what they make you do. So today, when you know, I'm going to be opening your eyes to these traits, this character, so that when you are with somebody who has some of these characters, then it's time for you to begin to think. Now, one of the characters of a narcissist is an inflated sense of self-importance. A narcissist feels is very, very important, like you cannot do without them. They always carry themselves so high. They feel that their world, your world revolves around them, and without them, you can do nothing. In fact, you're nothing without a narcissist. That is what they believe. They have this sense of belonging, so much high sense of belonging. They feel entitled to everything. All right. Now, the second one on my list is lack of empathy. A narcissist has no empathy. It's just the way they are wired. This is how they are made. One thing you should also understand is that a narcissist is also a victim somehow, because it's a mental health problem. And there are different kinds of narcissism. There are different types of narcissism, which I'm going to also be teaching in my videos. I've told you, don't worry, it's going to be a series of narcissists. We're going to be talking a lot about them. They also developed this trait either from one of the parents while they were growing up or somebody in the family. All right? They became this probably because they went through certain trauma while they were growing up. Because you see, narcissism starts from lack of confidence. That's the truth. Low self-esteem leads to narcissism. But there are different types of them. Some are very subtle and some are very violent. But subsequently, we will be learning the different types of narcissists and their traits. But today, let's just talk about generally the characters of a narcissist. So yes, they lack empathy. They hardly put themselves in their shoes. No, if you're waiting for a narcissist to empathize with you, you're wasting time. It's the way they are wired. They can't just change like that. Unless a narcissist who really knows who he is and is willing genuinely from deep within that he is a narcissist and he doesn't like what he's doing and wants to change and then goes for therapy and all of that, maybe they may change like 50%, but it can never be 100%. So don't expect a narcissist to have empathy, to put themselves in your shoes. You'll just be wasting time and be breaking your heart the more. Just don't be a victim. That's all. Number 3, they have this need for excessive admiration. A narcissist always wants you to admire them, to appreciate them at all times. Like everything they do, they want appreciation. And you know the funniest part of it? Even when you appreciate a narcissist, he or she is still not satisfied. I mean, it's crazy, right? You want me to praise you, to throw accolades at you, yet you want more. You're not okay with what I've given you already. The reason is because, remember I said, they have this inflated sense of self-importance. They believe that whatever praise you are giving to them, they deserve it, even more. So they always want to ask for more. Just keep admiring them, keep praising them, keep thanking them, keep appreciating them. That is who a narcissist is. You can't change that. If you think you can change it, some of you will say, I can change him. It will change over time. Sorry. Now that goes to entitlement. I had mentioned that before. Number 4, a narcissist feels is entitled to everything. Give a narcissist a house, he will feel that yes, it's his entitlement, he deserves it. He will feel that he has done more than that for you. So yeah, it's your turn to do the same thing or even more. That is a narcissist for you. Then a narcissist, generally, they are manipulators. They control you, they manipulate you. They want to control everything about you. If you're married or you're in a relationship with somebody who monitors you everywhere, who wants you to tell him or her everything you do, everywhere you go to, even when they're not around, they monitor you through camera, they monitor you through phone calls, they will tell you, make videos, let me see where you are, let me know. See, don't just think that they are only being jealous. Your partner might just be a narcissist. They are very, very controlling. They control every part of your life. Remember that they believe they own you. So if I own you, I should control everything about you now. They don't see you as a human being. They just see you as they own you. You belong to them. That is a narcissist. Now, a narcissist shifts blame a lot. I mean, somebody who is entitled, who feels it's so important, how would the person accept blame? There is nothing they do to you or against you that they accept. No. You can argue it from now till tomorrow. They will continue to find a way to turn around and shift the blame on you. You are the problem. You are always the problem. You are the one to be blamed. And even if they talk to a third party and the third party does not support them, that third party invariably becomes their enemy. That is a narcissist for you. You can't change that. A narcissist is also, they are very hypersensitive to criticism. Like, don't even try it, no matter how subtle. If you try to criticize them in a very little way, they will sense it. Remember, I said they are hypersensitive to criticism. See, as long as you're not saying something positive to them, don't even mention anything negative. Don't say, like, no matter how very tiny little bit it is, it doesn't have to be detailed. But once they sense it that maybe you want to blame them for something, or you want to criticize them for something, or you just want to say something that does not go down well with them, something that does not align with their self-importance, there's a problem. They are really going to have it tough with you. They don't want criticism. They don't want you to blame them for anything at all. And now here is another shift. A narcissist is actually very envious of others. Yeah. When a narcissist comes to criticize their next neighbor, there's a big chance that they are just envious of that person. Yeah. Most especially if you are close to that person, you're done for. Don't even try it. They are always envious. Remember, I said that what brings about this in the first place is low self-esteem, but they don't know it. And trying to really come out of that low self-esteem, they develop this pride and they make it so excessive. And they become, violent about it and all that. So a narcissist always envies somebody else. And they will always want to criticize that person, say all sorts of things. They are very, very, now this brings me to the next one. A narcissist is very, very arrogant. Very arrogant. They are condescending. Like, a narcissist can actually talk down on somebody, especially those people that they are envious of. If you're a victim of a narcissist, you are done for, really, because they are still going to mess up with your head. They will mess up with your emotions, mess up with everything about you. They will continue to condescend you. They will look down on you and they will say words that will make you feel like you're nobody, you're nothing. They will bring you down. They can be very, very arrogant, extremely arrogant. That is a narcissist. A narcissist can be emotionally inconsistent. Like, they can just withdraw. The next thing, love bombing. They bomb you, bombard you with so much love, so much attention, so much gift. And then the next moment, they withdraw. That is a narcissist. Like, they are so inconsistent. They are loving today. The next moment, they're just crazy. Another time, they are just all over you. Another time, they are so much against you. That is a narcissist. They are very, very inconsistent. Now, next is superficial relationship. This is one thing a narcissist does a lot. When they are done with you, they dump you. Even when they are married to you already. Have you ever learned that somebody can actually be dumped in marriage? Like you're present, but you're not present. Yeah, a narcissist does that a whole lot of time. Once they're done with you, when they are done with all the manipulation, once they're no longer interested in you, once they have used you to increase their ego, because the major aim of a narcissist is just to increase their ego, that's all. And once they're done using you, they just dump you, they leave you, you're no longer needed. A narcissist does not really love from their hearts. They just use, they use people to inflate their own ego. They just use you like a puppet. You're like a teddy bear, you're like a toy that they play with. When they're done playing with you, pew, they just discard you. Now, another thing is gaslighting, and this is very common with a narcissist. A narcissist can gaslight you from now till tomorrow. Like they can gaslight you from heaven to earth, from earth back to heaven. Everything you say goes back to you. They use every word against you. They use your actions against you. They use your thoughts against you. They assume things that you're not assuming. When you say a narcissist tells you, okay, you mean B, C, D, E, F, right? That is what you're trying to say. When you say, okay, please now, I thought you were going to help me drop that stuff on the table. A narcissist will tell you, okay, now you're calling me a fool, oh. Now I don't have sense again, Abi. You expect me to drop that thing on the table. So what they're trying to say is that I don't have sense. I did not do what I'm supposed to do. Like what you expect me to do, I didn't do it. So I have no sense. That is a narcissist. They can twist your word for Africa. They can twist your actions. You don't, no word, nothing you say is right with a narcissist. Nothing you do with a narcissist is right. They will always give it back to you. That is gaslighting. That is who a narcissist is. That is the way they're wired. You can't change it. So for those of you that are saying it will change, you're playing. You're joking, really, just like that. We'll just play. Okay. Now they triangulate. A narcissist always look for a partner in crime. For like what I'm trying to say is that they always look for a third party. Now the third party that they are looking for is not because they want to hear the truth, though. It's not even because they are interested in what you have to tell them. What they need is you supporting them against that one person. So a narcissist always look for somebody to talk to, somebody to tell their problem, somebody to report you to. They will go to this one and report you. Go to that one, and that is called triangulating. A narcissist does that a whole lot. They keep telling people about you. They keep reporting to one person, to another person, report here and there, just because they are trying to regroup. They want to regroup people against you. They are desperate to hear that you are the problem. That's just it. And then lastly is pride. The narcissist, of course, with everything I've said, everything accumulates down to being so proud of themselves. A narcissist is very, very proud, like extremely proud. It's so crazy. Very, very proud. You can't just come and tell them some certain things and they'll be like, me? Are you serious? You want me to do that? You want me to say that? Who are you? How dare you? How dare you? Don't even say that word. Don't even do that thing. They are the only ones who have the right to say certain things to you and to do certain things to you, but you don't. You can't even try it. You can't do it back to them. That's it. These are the traits and characters of narcissists. In my next video, we're going to be talking extensively about the different types of narcissists. There are different types. There are some that you won't even know. But by the time I begin to reveal the secrets to you, you will understand. You will know. Then you will know what to do. Because the ball really is in your court. So kindly please, if you enjoy my video, if you have learned something, please subscribe to this channel. Share for others to know so that they can also learn. You don't know who you're saving by sharing this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Now, from everything I've listed, if you have been a victim of narcissist, or you know somebody who has been a victim, from everything I've listed, please, can you kindly just share at least one or two in the comment sections so that we can all learn more, so that others can see that these things are real, because some people, they just hear it and they don't believe they are real. So please, if you know somebody who have experienced it, or you have experienced it yourself, please and please share in the comment section. Just say, okay, it's true, I've experienced it, and what I experienced mostly was gaslighting. What I've experienced a lot was arrogance. Just please make comments and let others know that truly these things happen, so that they don't keep dying in ignorance. Thank you very much for listening to me. This is Nkem's Chambers, and I will see you in my next video.